Recently, friends have shared with me two books that I've begun to read, which are having a really big impact on me. One book is It's Okay That You're Not Okay by Megan Devine, and the other book is The Grace in Aging, Awaken as You Grow Older by Kathleen Dowling Singh. This book, It's Okay That You're Not Okay, is about the experience of grief in the aftermath of enormous loss. And this book, The Grace in Aging, is about the experience of aging and growing older and how we can do that either with resistance and negativity or how we can age and grow older and awaken into humility, forgiveness, and greater presence in our lives. And these two books have struck me really powerfully. And I think what has been so powerful about them is the way that they bear witness and move in a direction that is different than many of the common perceptions about grief and about aging in our society and in our culture. Our culture does not like grief, and our culture does not like aging. When we suffer some great loss in our lives, our culture will typically tell us that our grief is something for us to get past and to get over. Maybe give ourselves a little bit of time to grieve, but the society and the culture tend to tell us that we should get back to normal as soon as possible. And what that approach to grief does is that it minimizes the love that we have had for the person whom we have lost. When we love someone greatly, we will grieve greatly if and when that relationship is changed or lost somehow. And the author of that book writes that in one way or another, loving each other means losing each other. And acknowledging that simple truth is not easy, but fighting it makes things a whole lot harder when it happens. And our culture also does not like aging. We tend to talk about aging and getting older as if they are things that are rather unfortunate, but we sometimes joke, well, they're better than the alternative. And we will say getting older is not for wimps, which may well be true, but it almost makes it sound like there's not really anything positive about it and that you should fight it for as long as you can. And what Kathleen Dowling Singh shows in her book and talks about is that there are deep and abiding gifts that come to us in the aging process, precisely as our bodies begin to slow down and as losses come to us in our lives. And these gifts that come to us have a way of softening us, and they can help us awaken to the deep realities and truths of life, realities and truths that are not as available to us when we are young and when we are striving and when we are competing for glory in the world. Our society does not much like grief and does not much like aging, but the Spirit of God is deeply present with us in both of them. Friends, we'll see you soon.